Hi guys, welcome back to Swatchfest. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Saturday Swatchfest. So I actually am trying to make a little bit of a new resolution. I don't really want to call it a resolution, but I have a goal to be filming Swatchfest by Wednesday every week, because what's happening, especially on weekends like last weekend when I released new polishes, is I get to the weekend and then I'm doing everything else and then I'm cramming to get Swatchfest put together. And I don't really want it to feel like that. I want it to not feel like a rush. Not necessarily for you as a viewer, although it may feel like that, but for me, like I want to savor my Swatchfest experience. So I'm actually filming this on a Wednesday, and I was doing lots of things this morning, getting my Orly video ready for you guys, and realized that my time, you know, this is a common theme here. Time management. I got all ready to film this video and realized that I need to be at school to pick up my daughter in a half hour. So we all know how long-winded I am. There's a pretty good chance that you will see me finish up this video after I go get her. But I was excited to talk to you guys now. So I'm going to start the video and we'll see where we get. So happy Saturday Swatchfest, which is when you're hopefully watching this, if I have managed my time a little bit better. You know, I think that it's really good to recognize maybe where we're lacking a little bit and try to fix it. So I know I have a problem with time management, and I'm trying to do better with that. So even though I will be filming this a little bit earlier on in the week than I have previously, I will still always be talking about a week's worth of things in my life and just really sharing the whole week with you guys. And so yes, if this is your first time here on Swatchfest, we just kind of kick back, relax, talk about nail polish in a little bit more casual way. Usually during the week I'm sharing with you reviews. I have some D-stashes coming up for you guys. Yay! I worked really hard on those this week. Really hard. I felt badly that you guys have been waiting so long for those. So we're gonna have two D-stashes, part 1 and 2, coming up of my Helmer 1 drawer 2. And you guys all know there are 6 drawers in those IKEA Helmers. I have a lot of polish to go through, and we gotta get going through it, right? Or we'll never get through it. Tim's birthday is coming up next week, and so part of my week was involved with preparation for his birthday, which is always so exciting. So I had a fantastic week, and I hope that you did as well. We're gonna go ahead and get into these polishes. I like to start with red and pink, so that's what we're gonna do. My red polish today is from Julie G, and this is the shade Sound the Alarm, and this is a really beautiful white-based cream. Bright red coral shade. This one, I think it's a lot to do with the brush, but this one's a little streaky at 2 coats. I just stopped at 2. Yeah, I just kind of figured if I had done a little bit better application, I probably could have got this really great in 2 coats. It also has to do with the brush though. You guys know how I feel about the Julie G brush. It's just really not my favorite. But, you know, in any case, this color is really pretty. So overall, I think I'd give this polish like a B. If the brush had done me better, I think I would have enjoyed this a little bit better. But I don't know. You might want to go for 3 coats with this one. So I find these polishes at Rite Aid, by the way. So let's go ahead and swatch it. Next up, I have this beautiful purpley pink that I actually have on my nails today, and this is from Kiko. You guys know I love Kiko, and they're so affordable. You can often get their polishes for just $1. They're like always on sale on their website. This is number 500, and it has this beautiful shimmer in there that sometimes looks pink, sometimes looks gold, and you're getting really great coverage in 2 coats. If you haven't tried Kiko yet, I definitely recommend, especially if you're on like a really tight nail polish budget, but you really like having new polishes to play with. Kiko is really great. Like I said, they're $1. So check out their website. I really like them. No affiliation, by the way. So yeah, let's swatch it. So I feel like this would be an appropriate place to talk about some YouTube news. So this week YouTube decided to make it so that all of their creators with less than 1,000 subscribers can no longer monetize any of their videos, which I feel like is really not cool. Most decisions like this that businesses make that feel like jerk moves are always spurred on by the desire to make more money. That's just how businesses work. Otherwise, they wouldn't really exist. And as we know, YouTube is not a nonprofit organization. So it's just such a bummer. This is Wednesday, like I said, when I'm filming this, and I just got the email this morning that my other channel was now no longer under consideration to be monetized. But I just felt like this was a good place to discuss this. If you have a favorite channel that's maybe just on the cusp of that 1,000 and you for some reason don't subscribe to the channels that you like to watch, it doesn't really affect you in any way to subscribe to something. You can go ahead and subscribe and it does help them out. So if you can get your favorite smaller channels to that 1,000 mark, they now will have an opportunity to monetize themselves. So I've definitely been thinking about this a lot, and so, you know, it was part of my week, and I feel like it's a part of a lot of our nail polish community's week, because I feel like a lot of the nail polish community, there's a small few that have a very high subscriber count. Most nail polish YouTubers, because it's just such a small niche in the beauty community, have a very small viewer count. That's just how it is. So I felt like this was a relevant place to speak on this. This is my call out to support each other. Like I said, if you have a favorite channel that has a very small viewer count, please subscribe to them, watch their videos. Yeah, it would really help them out, and I think make them feel better and not feel dismissed, because nobody likes that feeling. That is one of the worst feelings, is feeling dismissed, because everybody should know their worth, but it makes you question it. So anyway, yeah, I did just want to give that some time. Let's move on to the next colors. Next up, I have this really chalky looking peach matte from Claire's that I picked up the other day when I was there getting some birthday presents. Okay, it wasn't the other day. Getting some Christmas presents. Okay, that means it was like months ago, but still, feels like the other day. Time's going so fast. And I needed like a 6th item or whatever, so I grabbed another nail polish. Even though I'm not a huge fan of their nail polishes, I'm like, I always need oranges, and I haven't tried their mattes yet. And actually, you guys, I liked this. I would give this like a B though. It's not quite an A, because these kind of formulas are always tricky, but this one was way less tricky than some other brands. So it's that very chalky, powdery looking matte nail, which I actually really, really like. So I enjoyed this. I don't feel like I should tell you to go out and get this right now, but I did like it. It's just called Orange. So boring. Anyway, so let's go ahead and swatch it. I'm going to do 3 coats because it's a little streaky at 2. You just have to be careful, because at 3, it's starting to like overwhelm the nail just a little bit. Okay, for yellow, this is a gold from Sinful colors. I'm getting out this older, really like ambery gold Sinful colors. It's number 832, which if it's only 3 digits, you know it's one of like the really original shades. This is called This Is It. And it's, like I said, it's just a beautiful gold metallic. It's a very yellowy gold though. And it has these tiny little iridescent shimmers. So I went ahead for 3 coats for this. I feel like it definitely needs 3 coats. And even though this isn't my favorite gold that I have, I was happy that I pulled it out again today because I actually really like it. I think it's a really strong, beautiful pigment, and they're only $2. So let's swatch it. So a few of the makeup items I'm wearing today. On my lips, I'm wearing this ColourPop lippy that I picked up in a little set, like a gift set. And when I put this on today, I was like, oh, I don't know if I've worn this yet. But when I put it on, it's such like a orangey red brown that I don't feel like I've worn this before from the set. Unfortunately, I didn't keep track. But I think this is the one that I bought the set for because I really think a shade like this is so interesting. Granted, it doesn't at all go with the top I'm wearing today because you guys know I'm clueless. But, oh well, right? Oh well. This slides on so easily. It's so comfortable to wear. I didn't wear a lip liner, which I said I was going to try to be better with, but I didn't. This is called Ziggy, and it's a matte X formula, and I just love it. I want to keep this out because, not that I want to wear it all the time, but I don't want it to get lost in all my lip products because I'm always looking for a shade like this. This is a really cool shade of brown/red. So that's what's on my lips and on my eyes today. I was so happy to play with my Just Peachy Mattes palette from Too Faced that Tim got me for Christmas. You know, this smells so good. I love peach. And it just completely heightens and just changes your experience of putting on eyeshadow when the thing you're working with smells so good. It's like a double sensory experience. You're not just looking at it and thinking, oh yeah, these are so pretty, but it smells so good. So it's so fun. I definitely recommend this palette. I only used peach butter, peaches and cream, fresh picked, and peach tart. So I still have a third, you know, 2/3 of the palette to try still, but I really, really like it so far. All right, you guys, I know we're going fast, but if I wait and save a lot of this video for after I bring my daughter back from school, the house is gonna be really noisy and it's quiet right now. So let's keep on cruising. I picked up this polish the other day, and I think this might have been a repurchase for me because it just looks familiar, but this is really pretty. This is Sally Hansen Green Thumb. And I picked this up at the same time that I picked up Tan Lime from last week, which I didn't really like as much, but I really like this one. So, of course, this is like a really beautiful, almost fall mossy green. And on the first coat, it's really jelly looking, and I'm like, aw, man. But on the second coat, it's gorgeous. It's so, so gorgeous. So if you spot this, definitely pick it up. This is A territory for me. I know I didn't give grades on all of them. I'm so horrible at remembering that. So I really like this. 2 coats and you're good to go. Let's take a look. Next up, I have this Zoya, and I held off on purchasing this from Zoya for a while because the reviews online said it was very sheer, which is true. This is a sheer, beautiful blue, but sheer shade. This is called Muse, and it's kind of like their textured polishes. This is very chunky glittery, which is really not a formula that you see them do often, which must mean that a few years ago when they were going through this phase, they decided that they really weren't selling enough of it, so now they're back to just like creams and shimmers. Whatever. Anyway, their own choice. I thought that this was fun. I love that their website still has all, you know, not all, but a lot of their old catalogs, so you could shop this if you're not particularly fond of the direction that they're going in now. If you're a glitter lover, you can go back and get this. So this is a beautiful, well, it's blue. It's a beautiful kind of cerulean blue with lots of gold shimmer, which really brings out a green in the polish, and then it has chunky iridescent glitters. I felt like this was actually a little bit too sheer even at 3 coats, but I don't think personally I would go for 4. So if you're gonna wear this, either wear it as a topper or just be okay with a little bit of nail line at 3 coats. So let's go ahead and swatch it, you guys. I really did like this. I wouldn't give it like an A though. I think I'd probably be like a B. Okay, you guys, so we haven't even talked about The Bachelor yet this season, and if you hate The Bachelor, I'm sorry, but I'm going to talk about it for a minute because I am a fan. First off, though, I have to say, Ari is probably one of my least favorite bachelors in a while, which I'm hugely surprised by because I really liked him in his initial season. I mean, not like really liked him, but I thought he was nice. He's like boring and kind of douchey. I guess I don't like that he's like so passionately macking on all the women. I don't know, it's just, it just rubs me the wrong way, just watching him be like, oh, like Casanova with 35 women or whatever the number is, whatever. It feels very produced. I think that's what I don't like about it. I feel like he's aiming to please the producers so much that he's being like a very specific thing, and that's what I don't like about it. I don't care if they all want to make out. It's just like the feeling that I get when I watch him do it that I'm like, whoa, this just feels so produced. So that aside, I'm still watching. And if one particular woman wins this season, I will probably stop watching because I'm so annoyed by her and the fact that she literally feels like every single thing she does is like told to her to do by a producer. So frustrating. But okay, that was the side note. I started a Bachelor League a couple years ago. And so I just want to talk about my league really quick. I have so much fun with it because it makes it way less serious, where it's not like we really think this is a totally really fruitful place to find a loving, long-lasting relationship. Even though it has worked for some people, it makes it more of like a game, which is I feel like what the show is now. So, or always has been probably. But I lost one of my first players, so everyone in the league, I make them choose 3 finalists that they think are going to be in the end, and anybody that has just one in the final 3 will win a prize. So your chances are pretty good, right? But I thought I picked really well and I already lost one. No, it's only week 3 and I already lost one of my 3 contestants. So anyway, you guys, I'm having a lot of fun. If you love Bachelor too, let me know in the comments who your top 3 finalists are, which is a little bit cheating by now because I make everybody pick after week 1. So you've already kind of like figured out a little bit more about people than when I ask people to pick. But so yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that. I usually talk about Bachelor each time the season is upon us. So now you know I am watching Bachelor. I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it as much as ever, but I'm definitely enjoying my league. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that because I don't want to go too much into each of these girls. Because like I said, a lot of them just literally feel like they're acting. Alright, you guys, next up we're going to look at purple and neutral. And my purple polish comes to us from Lavish. And this is called Fancy Fins. It's the VIP limited edition polish, and I believe this was in the VIP bag from the July indie shop, which the indie shop announced all of their dates in this cute little YouTube video. So definitely go check that out if you're interested in the indie shop. So they have like 5 or 6 shows coming, or events coming up for 2018. Really exciting. I thought the video was super cute, getting everybody excited for the events. So definitely check that out if you're not part of the Facebook group for the indie shop. Definitely follow if you're interested in going to some shops with lots and lots of indie polishes. So anyway, this is a beautiful light kind of lightened amethyst, and it has linear hollow running all through it. Like I said, it's called Fancy Fins. It also has some shifty flakies in there. So let's go ahead and swatch it. I'm going to do 3 coats on this. It needs a little bit of building up, but on 3 coats it's just like so beautiful. And next up we're going to look at neutral. This is Essie, what are you called? Topless and Barefoot. And this is just a really beautiful light off-white, kind of taupey off-white. But this is an older polish and the brush is just total poo-poo, and it just makes it so hard for me to work with these more watery Essies. So I like the color of this, the experience of putting it on, not so much. This was a gift to me from my friend, so thank you for sending it to me. But just Essie, I mean, they're older polishes, I just can't really get down with them. They're very frustrating for me, and this color's so beautiful. Luckily, Essie repeats their colors a lot, so this is similar to some other things that they've done up there on my shelf. So, you know, I'm good with the fact that this one isn't maybe that great, but the colors, like I said, is so pretty. I'm gonna do, I think I stopped at just 2 coats, but when I went to go do my live, or my, in the live swatching I did 2 coats, but I went to go do the swatches and I was like, yeah, I definitely needed 3. So anyway, this is Topless and Barefoot. Okay, you guys, so my daughter's school gets out in 20 minutes. I can get there in 15. I can't jog with my stroller. This stroller, when you start jogging with it, the front wheel goes woo, because it's not like an actual jogging stroller. Anyway, I am gonna go over there, pick her up, and I'm gonna meet you guys back. It'll take me 15 minutes to get there, but it takes us about 25 to get home because we gotta go potty first and then we walk slow. So anyway, I will see you guys in just like a snap. Okay, so I'm gonna run and take care of that and I'll be right back. Ta-da! I'm back and I have more color in my cheeks because I was running there, ladies. I was just booking it, power walking to the extreme, and then I had 2 minutes to spare. So I was like, all right. I took the time to change into my walking shoes, my walking slash everything except for running because I don't run, and it really makes a difference. Man, I would spend all day long in my flip-flops, but I can get so much more done if I wear appropriate shoes. I feel like I'm my own mom. So, yes, back now, and the girls are watching Emoji Movie while I finish this Swatchfest up. So, super happy to be back with you guys. We have 2 more polishes left to go. But I don't want to forget to tell you guys because by next Saturday, these polishes will have already released. So, Moonshine Manny has a little limited edition duo for Valentine's Day releasing next Friday. So, the 26th. Tim's birthday, my Valentine. His birthday is on the 25th and we're releasing on the 26th, and it's just a quick little duo to help celebrate the holiday. And this collection was actually a prize. It was, okay, so remember at Christmas time when I had all those prizes on the Facebook group that you could win each day? It was a 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, and one of the prizes was to name an upcoming Moonshine Manny polish, and I actually worked with the gal who won this prize, and she was able to name both of these polishes, and I will have sneak peeks of them and stuff coming up on the Facebook group. Basically, we have a rose that's more like a cream with lots of gold shimmers and some glitters and flakies and stuff in it. And then we have a gold with rose glitter. So this one's more rosy in the cream base with some gold, and then this one's more gold with some pinky rose accents in it. So I was kind of creating these polishes and I was like trying to get in the full swing of like bright pinks and like, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. And then this is what kind of organically happened, was a much more toned down, relaxed, just vibe, except for the glitter is like pretty banging. So I don't know, maybe I'm speaking more of the rose, but the glitter, by the way, you can build it up as a full manicure or you can just wear it as a topper. So this duo, like I said, is going to launch next Friday the 26th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll have a full video just for it. It'll be a quick little video to swatch these 2 shades. And they'll be available for purchase by themselves or as a set. And my winner that got to choose these names picked really cute inspiration. I ended up wanting her to choose both of the names because I felt like that would make so much more sense if the names went together. So I'm really excited with what she chose. And yeah, this is just your kind of like little sneak peek, and we'll look at those later. So let's move into glitter and my A+ polish of the week. So my glitter this week, if you guys remember last week, I randomly chose 5 shades. I didn't do that this week because I haven't collected enough data. If you guys like me taking up, it took like 4 or 5 minutes of Swatchfest to choose those colors last week. So anyway, we chose some random shades and I drew them just out of the hat kind of. And this was one that we picked, and then I kind of filled in the rest of the colors, purposefully looking for a color I needed kind of thing. So this is Nail Hoot, and this is my first experience with her brand. And this is a topper polish, even though it looks purple, but it's not gonna look like that. I show it to you, in my live swatch I show it to you on its own, and then over a neutral, and then over, or like a light neutral, and then a dark neutral. And this over black, it was my favorite way, and it looks kind of like a galaxy on the nails, and it was so pretty. This is called PolishCon 2016, and I didn't go to PolishCon. Oh, this is like a reminder that I didn't go to PolishCon. Oh, I'm so sad. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I really wanted to go. I actually received this in a VIP bag at the indie shop, which is very, very fun. But I had so many of you ask me if I was going to go to PolishCon and just hang out with you guys and have so much fun, but I wasn't able to make it. It's kind of far for me. I feel like they need a West Coast version, you know? So anyway, this has silver glitters, and it has, they kind of look like the stars, and then they have bigger iridescent glitters, and it's very, very pretty. So yeah, I like this a lot over black. I'm just going to show it to you those 3 ways, 1 coat each, and then my swatch photo will be over black as well. So this one again is called PolishCon 2016. Okay, so my A+ polish of the week, and if you guys remember, sometimes I have multiple A+ kinds of polishes, but this is just the polish that when I tried on all these polishes during the week, this was the one that I was just really drawn to the most. So I have another new to me brand. Thanks to Polish Pickup and the indie shop, I have been trying a lot of new brands and trying to support small businesses, which I love, very near and dear to my heart. And so the Polish Pickup helps me really try out a couple new brands every single month, which I really, really love. Like I said, I'm repeating myself now. But you guys, I was really excited when this one was in the Polish Pickup. Can't recall right off the top of my head which month this was. I feel like maybe it was September. This is called Just Around the Bend, and this is a really beautiful rusty brick red brown. It's like brick red ... brown, because it's not really brick red, but it's got those undertones in it. It's just like a brick chocolate. It's so pretty. And then it has flakies in there. It has linear hollow, by the way, going all throughout. And then it has these flakies that shift from blue, red to gold to green to blue. And it's so beautiful. So I really like this. It's great at 2 coats, and I was really happy to give them a try. And as you know, you can't currently pick up this polish at Polish Pickup, but I still like to show brands that, or I still like to show polishes that you can't currently get, because it gives you an idea about the brand, because now you know what kind of polishes Turtle Tootsie makes, and I know that they're a favorite of a lot of yours, by the way. A lot of you guys have recommended them to me in the past. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch it at 2 coats. So each week, like today's swatch, for example, you can go, today's Swatchfest, you can go down to the comments and tell me that you would like to be entered into the giveaway, and I draw one of you at random and send you polish. So, yeah, make sure you go ahead and do that if you just want to receive some free polish from me. Okay, so I have my winner here. I just counted up at random, and we came up with Christina Perez. So congratulations, Christina. I have been reading your comments for years now on my videos, and you're so interactive with me, and I really, really appreciate that. And congratulations for winning this week. So you and I will talk, send me an email, let me know, remind me what your favorite colors are, and I will get some polishes out to you, my sweets. So thank you everyone for entering. Don't forget to enter at the bottom of this video, and maybe next week I will call out your name. So I really appreciate you guys being here. I really hope that you have a really great week this next week. January is already going to be closing, which is crazy, but you know, such is life, and all we can do is just try to enjoy each day that we have. Honestly, as I go about each day, and every day it gets to 12 o'clock and I'm like, what? This day's already over. Not really, but that's how it feels, and I just feel like waking up earlier and earlier so I can experience more of my day. So, yeah, I appreciate you giving me some of your day today. I hope that you had some fun. What did you do? Did you kick back and play a game on your phone while you were watching Swatchfest? Did you paint your nails, paint your toes? Did you braid your daughter's hair? Whatever you did, I hope that you had some fun hangout time with me. And I love you guys, and if you're not feeling the love this week, just know that I love you and I appreciate you. And I'm so happy that we have this special place that we can spend together and enjoy nail polish together, because it's important to embrace the things that make you happy, even if it's something that other people think is frivolous. We know that it makes us happy and it de-stresses us, and it's important to embrace those things. So I love you guys. I will see you back for the next video. We have D-Stashes next week. We have the Coloristic Carol Valentine's Day duo, and lots more things coming up, you guys. So stay tuned for that. I will see you back later. Have a good one. Bye.